With cold winter days like this, have you thought about what to cook to warm your body? Hello everyone, this is Tracy. When the weather turns cold, our bodies tend to feel more tired and really need a warm dish to care for us from the inside. That's why today, Tracy will head into the kitchen with you to make a simple bowl of tomato soup that not only helps warm the body, but is also good for the immune system. The method is very easy, the ingredients are familiar, and anyone can make it. Now, let's get started. The first ingredient for this dish is, of course, tomatoes. First, choose ripe, plump tomatoes that are firm and free from bruises, because naturally, ripe tomatoes are sweeter, softer, and much more fragrant. I use about 2 tomatoes for this recipe. Next, place the tomatoes in a bowl of clean water, add 1 tablespoon of salt, and stir until it dissolves completely. Let the tomatoes soak in this diluted salt water for about 5 minutes to remove dirt and impurities from the skin. Did you know that tomatoes are rich in vitamin C, fiber, and natural antioxidants that help strengthen the body's defenses, support digestion, and allow the immune system to function more effectively? That's why dishes made with tomatoes are not only delicious, but also a great choice for supporting overall health, especially during cold weather. After soaking, rinse the tomatoes thoroughly under running water to remove all remaining dirt and salt residue. Then take them out and let them drain. Next, use a small knife to gently score a shallow diagonal cut at the bottom of each tomato. This small cut will make peeling much easier later. Then bring some water to a boil and carefully pour the hot water over the tomatoes until they are completely submerged. Let them sit for about 1 minute. As the heat penetrates, you will see the skins begin to loosen and curl back. After 1 minute, remove the tomatoes from the hot water and let them cool slightly. Then peel off the skins by hand. The skins will come off easily. Once peeled, cut the tomatoes in half and remove the hard core, as this part can affect both the texture and the flavor. Finally, chop the tomatoes into small pieces so they break down easily during cooking. Next, prepare a few additional ingredients to enhance the flavor of this dish. Start with the eggs. Crack 3 fresh eggs into a small bowl. Add a small pinch of salt, and gently whisk until the yolks and whites are fully combined. A smooth and even mixture will help create soft, delicate egg strands in the soup. Next, prepare the white mushrooms. Rinse them briefly under clean running water to remove any dirt. Then let them drain. Trim off the stems and cut the mushrooms into small, evenly sized pieces. Finely chopped mushrooms cook faster and blend well into the soup without overpowering the tomato flavor. Next are the green onions and cilantro. Simply trim off the roots and finely chop both. Green onions add a familiar savory aroma, while cilantro brings a fresh, bright fragrance that helps elevate the entire dish. Finally, prepare the cornstarch mixture. In a small bowl, add 1 tablespoon of cornstarch and mix it with a little water, stirring until completely dissolved. This mixture will be added later to gently thicken the soup, giving it a smooth, silky consistency that makes the soup even more appealing. When all the ingredients are fully prepared, it's time to start cooking the soup. First, place a pot on the stove and heat a small amount of cooking oil over medium heat. Once the oil is hot, add the chopped tomatoes. Stir gently but continuously over high heat. As the tomatoes heat up, they will begin to soften and release their natural juices, which enhances the signature flavor of the soup. Add the water. At this point, lower the heat slightly and bring the soup to a gentle boil. While the soup is heating, stir well so the tomatoes blend evenly with the water, then season lightly by adding about 1 teaspoon of salt and 1 tablespoon of Heinz oyster sauce to give the broth a mild, balanced sweetness. Next, add the chopped white mushrooms to the pot. Let the mushrooms cook together in the simmering soup. As they cook, the mushrooms will absorb the tomato broth while adding a clean, refreshing flavor of their own, helping the soup become lighter, more fragrant, and well-balanced. When the mushrooms have softened and the soup is gently simmering, slowly pour in the cornstarch mixture. Be sure to stir the cornstarch mixture well first, then gradually add it to the soup, remembering to stir continuously as you pour so the cornstarch does not form lumps. Keep stirring until the soup reaches the smooth thickness you want. Then lower the heat and wait until the soup comes to a gentle simmer. Next, slowly pour in the beaten eggs in a thin stream. Just like with the cornstarch, pour while gently stirring the soup so the eggs spread naturally and form soft, silky strands. Avoid stirring too quickly, as this can break the egg strands and make the soup cloudy. This is an important step that determines both the appearance and texture of the soup, so take your time and be a little careful. After that, let the soup cook for another minute to make sure the eggs are fully cooked. Then turn off the heat. At this point, sprinkle in the chopped green onions and cilantro. Then gently stir so the fresh aroma spreads evenly. Ladle the soup into bowls while it is still hot. You will have a beautiful bowl of tomato egg soup with soft egg ribbons, bright colors, and a light, comforting flavor. This warm tomato egg soup helps strengthen the immune system, thanks to the vitamins and antioxidants from the tomatoes and the easily digestible protein from the eggs. Enjoyed hot, you will feel the soup's clean, gentle, and well-balanced taste, rich with the natural flavors of the ingredients coming together. What makes this soup special is that it also helps warm the body, improve blood circulation, and bring a sense of comfort during cold weather, making it a simple, nourishing dish for everyday health and throughout the seasons. And that's everything for today's video. With just a few simple ingredients and an easy method, you can make a warm, comforting bowl of tomato egg soup that not only supports the immune system, but also helps warm the body on cold winter days. Do you enjoy this kind of soup? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed today's video, don't hesitate to hit the like button, share it with your friends or family, and subscribe to the channel to discover more delicious home-style recipes from Tracy's Kitchen. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.